Good morning, friends, and welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm just going to bring you along for a full day of eating, whatever I do. But I'm going to be honest, I'm doing things that I've done a million times before. And I hate showing you the same thing over and over. That's like what happens when you're, I don't know. I always have to make bagels. I always have to make bread. I always have to make, whatever. I already made my bagels this morning. Well, I made the dough, and now I have them all weighed out. I'm just going to get those shaped. I'm trying to get it done before it gets hot. Today's high is supposed to be about 101 with a real feel of 106. So I want to get the bagels made. And I don't have a choice. I have to make them. It's not like I can just say, well, I'm not going to make bagels because we're out. I need to make bread too, but I'm going to wait till the end of the week. And I need to do some canning. I was going to go today down to the farm and buy a 20-pound box of blueberries. That's what I do. And then I thought to myself, I don't want to do that because they're going to have to be made into jam, within the next day or two. And I do not want to be canning when it is 101 degrees. Yes, I know it's air conditioned in the house, but that canning pot heats it up in here and heats it up fast. So I'm going to wait until the temperature drops a little bit to go get my blueberries. Because I'm not canning in this weather. So I love the hot. I don't want my house to be overheated. So if I want to be hot, I'll go outside. I was outside all day yesterday watching them do the patio. You can see I got a little sun-kissed. And I was just trying to keep them hydrated. I was giving them electrolyte solutions. I made them cookies. But I was pushing the electrolytes on them and they were downing it. So that made me feel better that they were getting some electrolytes. And they said they felt so much better after that. So, because plain water is not cutting it in this kind of weather. Nope. You just pee it out. The electrolytes are replenishing what you're losing while you're sweating. But anyway, so everybody's off to work. Oh my goodness. I mentioned in my daily vlog the other day that Andrew started his summer job. And he works for a fire, water, and mold remediation company in the summer. It's hard work. It's hot work. It's hard physical work. He loves it. Yesterday, they were heading back at 3:30 they started at 7:30. They were heading back at 3:30. They were finished their second job of the day, heading back to home base, and got a call. They had to go do a grease fire remediation ASAP, an hour away. Andrew did not get home until 11:30 last night. And he went to the gym yesterday morning. So he left the house at 4:30 yesterday morning, went to the gym, worked in the 100-degree weather, and then didn't get home till 11:30. My boy was beat. Yeah, he was slow moving this morning going to work. Slow moving, but what are you going to do? Like he said, it happens. So anyway, I'm going to go finish off these bagels and get them going so I can get this oven turned off. Oh, I'm also going to preserve parsley. If you remember the other day, we preserved basil. Now I've got parsley. So we're going to get that parsley done this morning also. And I am hoping to have the oven turned off by 8 a.m. That's my plan. We'll see. This is sweat. It's hot out there. Feels good though. The guys that were working were making fun of me. They're like, how are you sitting out in the sun like this? I'm like, I love it. I was sitting out there filming and everything. They're done for the day. They'll either be back late tonight or early tomorrow morning. I'm guessing tomorrow morning to seal it. And then their portion will be done. We just have to wait for the contractor to come and build the steps. So very excited. Very excited. Can't wait to start using it. But that kind of, I didn't expect them so early this morning. That kind of knocked me off a little bit. But I got the bagels done, but the kitchen's still a hot mess. So I wanted to eat breakfast early because I was really hungry. But I'm going to take a pause and eat breakfast now. And then I'll worry about cleaning up the kitchen. So, and cool down a little bit. Plus I want to get that parsley dehydrating too. I still have the parsley spread all over the table, so we are going to eat breakfast on the couch this morning. I have a breakfast sandwich. It's a homemade bagel, 1 egg, about less than a quarter ounce of Swiss cheese, 2 slices of Canadian bacon. On Weight Watchers, it's 9 points, I think, and I forget what the calories were. And I also have a little bit of cantaloupe on the side. Sitting down to have a little lunch. I have 2 slices of tomato, 2 thin slices of fresh mozzarella with basil and balsamic, and an ear of corn left over from last night with a little bit of butter and some salt. And my beverage of choice is Harney & Sons Indigo Punch. I made sun tea out of this. It is lively and caffeine-free, an indigo bouquet of beautiful butterfly pea flower. That's what gives it the blue color. Fragrant apple and rose hips over crisp lemon, raspberry, and honey. It is absolutely delicious. I do not sweeten it at all. And it is really, really good and very refreshing on these hot days. I just put 4 to 5 ounces, I usually do 5, in a half-gallon mason jar, fill it to the top with filtered water, and let it sit out in the sun for several hours. Here is dinner: creamy asparagus, mushroom, chicken, penne bake. It was delicious. Okay, my friends, that is going to be it for this full day of eating. I forgot to film my dinner, but I was filming my dinner for another video, so I'm going to put the little clip in. that I put the little clip in of that's for the other video. Does that make any sense? But I will say that dinner was absolutely delicious. Delicious, delicious, delicious. We really enjoyed it. And it only took 20 minutes, so that was really good. I am just going to sit here and write my boy a letter. Letter number 4. That's what they keep telling us. Write. Encourage. I did make the mistake. I think it was a mistake. Well, I don't know. Probably not. When I was cleaning up dinner and packing lunches for tomorrow, my iPad was there, and I went on YouTube and I searched Coast Guard boot camp. I watched 2 videos. There was one from 6 years ago that I didn't watch because I know a lot has changed. But I watched one from like 4 months ago and one from 2 weeks ago. And they had some of the same clips in them, but a lot of different clips. Oh my goodness. I knew it was hard. I knew it was tough. I know they scream a lot, but let me tell you, I was not prepared for what I saw. Yeah, but some of it was really interesting, like their survival float training, and they're trained to fight a fire, because if a fire is on a ship, it's bad news. So like a lot of that stuff that I didn't know, it was really interesting. Oh, in the first video I watched, they showed their bunks. They're like, oh my goodness. I can't wait for that boy to sleep in his own bed. But anyway, yeah, so they were very interesting, though. Very interesting to watch. But I'm going to finish my letter to him. I am going to watch the Phillies game. They don't play till 8:10 tonight because they are out in Texas. They play Houston tonight. So I am just going to, do that and call it a night. I'm not sure what I'm going to do tomorrow yet. The guys are coming to finish the patio tomorrow. They're going to seal it. So I'm excited about that. So And I'm still working on that video. You'll get that video probably next week sometime. We'll see. It was an interesting process though. But that is it. I am out of here. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys in my next video.